To electoral matters now, Justice Inec of the Federal High Court in Abuja has ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, to immediately resume continuous voters registration until 90 days before the 2023 general elections. Delivering the judgment, Justice Ekwo said Inec should ensure that eligible Nigerians are not deprived of the opportunity to have the voters card for the forthcoming poll. He held that it was the constitutional responsibility of the electoral umpire to make adequate provision for the exercise in accordance with the Nigerian laws. Well, Dr. D is still here with us, Dr. Dayakayode, political technocrat. This ruling, this verdict, what do you make of it, considering the timing?
Yes, you see, I think it is high time our judges learn
Yes?
to give pragmatic judgment.
Okay.
Because when you go through that judgment, how many days is remaining for our elections?
Exactly.
He was talking 90 days to election, right?
Yes?
But how many days to election today now? How many days to election today? 92 or so.
Yes?
So what is he now talking?
Dr. Dayo, shouldn't we look at it this way? Dr. Dayo, shouldn't we look at it this way? Fine, for now it may be too late, but it could be that subsequently, I mean, we're talking about 2023, so towards 2027 elections, it probably means that INEC should know that you don't stop continuous voters registration until you have 90 days before the elections. Don't you think it's going to, help for posterity?
No, it's not even supposed to. All I'm saying is judgment supposed to talk about that particular word. Continuous registration of voters. There is no even need to stop it at all. Registration of voters is different from collection of PVC. Are you with me?
Yes?
Registration is different. You can even be registered a day to the election. But that does not mean you can collect your PVC. I don't know whether you understand. So they are two different things. These are things copying in to have highlighted. Do you understand? Because this is just me now. My cause, another problem is after election, somebody might just come up. Elections. Somebody might come up. The INEC has helped the judge, the court. That look, this stops, this particular judge, gave a judgment like this. Did you follow it? So because of that, after this election, he's trying to create a lacuna. That's what I want to be. However, I'm saying they should start thinking of how to be delivering some pragmatic judgment.
Okay. Well, those who have also argued against, the issue of continuous voters registration, as it sees right now, that some Nigerians who will be 18 probably November, December, but as a result of how close the elections are, they will not be able to get their PVCs even if they get registered. In other words, they will be disenfranchised from exercising, the right to vote because they would have been 18 plus when, the elections hold. Now, if you are saying that, voters registration should be continuous as the name implies, those set of people, that group of people, how do they feel? I mean, they've done all the necessary process in terms of registration, but they still can't exercise their rights to vote 2 months, 3 months to the elections.
Samson.
Yes?
I will want Nigerians to understand that our democracy is an imagined one.
Okay.
And each successive
elections, yeah,
we progress. We have been progressing since 1999. We have been progressing. And each time we move through a bit, we learn the lesson. All right?
Yes.
This issue that you raised, I have raised it some time
Okay.
That look at this, look at this, look at this. But again,
Yep.
there are a lot of things to be done towards ensuring that our democracy gets closer to perfection, even though nothing can be perfect. So, like this one you just said, it's going to be part of what should be dealt with after these elections.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, whereby, even when you are 18,
Yeah.
when you are 18, at least a month before election, you are 18.
Yes.
You should be able to vote. How do we do that? Then we come up with conceptual framework on how to do that.
Okay.
Look at Viva. Look at Viva. Before now, we have not been using it.
Yes.
But now with Viva, people like me are getting, people like me are getting more interested, more confident in Nigerian election. On the platform that I belong, somebody was talking about some people, Tony, PVC, that this and that. I said, no. Even if you clone the PVC, there is no way that PVC will go through the device.
Okay.
It will go through the device. The only thing that can happen is when the original
Yes.
owner, when the original PVC has passed through the device, then somebody else can now be asked to come and vote on your behalf.
Okay.
But the issue again is the polling agent for other parties
Yes.
must have been a connivance of such a thing to happen at the polling booth.
Okay.
So if you are going to clone PVC or whatever, you are just wasting your money at your time.
Okay.
So our democracy is an evolving one.
All right.
Okay.
And that is why
Okay.
the legal luminary,
Yes.
the justice, the court, but also help our democracy to develop.
All right, now that you're talking about our democracy being an emerging one, let me come in here, Dr. Dayo. Dr. Dayo, thank you. I want to come in here. Yeah, you're talking about our democracy being an emerging one. So how long do we have to stay being an emerging democracy before we start considering maybe diaspora voting on or some other things, really?
This republic started in 1999. In 1999, at that, anything goes. Anything goes. Whoever some people want to win an election will be the one to win. Thereafter, we had Professor Inec, who now started bringing in some changes, some innovations, some international accepted practices and recommended practices. Okay? And thereafter, we are now having Professor Mahmoud, who has been building on the successes of Professor Jega. We have to be patient, because when you take a kind of a trajectory, from 1999 to today, you see that we are developing at a very, very fast rate. Peradventure, after Mahmoud, if you can have another chairman of Inec who is very proactive, who is also forward-looking and understand what democratic development is. Maybe in the next dispensation, we might be or we might start the process of having our people in the diaspora to vote. Not only people in the diaspora, even for election, I can travel out of the country and still be able to vote.
Add to that, Dr. D, add to that, there are those of us who probably registered in some local governments, maybe while we were in school or while we were working in a particular state. And now some of us have probably been disenfranchised, except we're ready to travel down to those places where we registered. Then that's if we have not transferred, our PVCs to where we currently are. Shouldn't we also start talking about that? I mean, even having to shut down the whole country just because we want to go to the polls. Shouldn't we start talking about, working on those things where people who register, as long as you're a Nigerian, you're registered, you have your PVC, you should be able to vote from anywhere, really.
I understand your feeling. I know you are one of those obedient people, and looking at it, that probably you will not be able to vote. What it is an issue that needs to be resolved. And I will go back to say that I cannot imagine. These are some of the things that some of us table at, to those people that are going to be there after this dispensation. Because now we are seeing some things that we also have seen in Yoruba that that is, you don't do so many things together at the same time. You don't do so many things together at the same time. Now we are trying to solve the issue of credibility by making votes to count. Now, if this thing is not being perfected by next dispensation, some of us, again, as regards this issue of transfer of you register here, then you should be able to vote there. And then they have to have all that. So let us not give these people a chance for now, so that we can have our elections peacefully. The next dispensation, we can now take up some other issues that we find should be discussed.
Okay, for all of these innovations, talking about the possibility of early voting, voting in diaspora, as well as the transfer of PVCs and all of that, including folks who turn 18 like a month before elections being able to vote. For all of that, let's also consider Inec's, circumstances, if I'm to put it as that, because they will tell you that they need, a certain timeline, probably 3 months, to be able to, weed out the multiple or false registrations within the voters register. They would also tell you that they need to print the PVCs and all other materials, which we know quite well that sometimes are done outside the shores of the country. Then they get them, then the distribution and all of that. So for all of those great initiatives we talked about earlier, where does that fit in, considering the circumstances that Inec also has to deal with?
Where does that fit in, considering what?
Inec's circumstances. I mean, the challenges Inec tends to face when it comes to weeding out of voters registration.
Even contemporarily, you will see that Inec has been facing some challenges.
Yes.
In terms of activities of the vandals, in terms of activities of arson, in terms of activities
electoral violence, basically.
Even within Inec.
Yes.
Do you understand? So we should also understand the challenges that Inec are facing. Again, we should also understand the challenges of the people. There are a lot of people out there that all they are looking for is let this country break. All they are looking for is let there be problems. Let there be war in in the country. All right.
Yeah.
So by the time we're able to remove all these, then you will see that INEC will progress. That is, INEC also needs the support of the people. Give them feedback. They need people to show them their flaws. They need people to show them what else needs to be done. All right?
Yes.
All these things cannot come into form where there is an atmosphere of chaos like this. So hopefully, if we can get our act right this time around by inducting good leadership into positions of authority, we will see that Nigeria, not only democratically, even economically, and culturally.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time on the show this morning.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That was Dr. Dayaka, the political technocrat, taking us through the ropes of the oil exploration at the coal mining river, bordering Bauchi and Gombe states, talking about his thoughts and how that would affect the northeastern region of the nation, as well as the derivative formula. He also addressed the issue of the 2023 polls, especially Inec being ordered by the court to continue with voters registration. Well, iBrand Daybreak continues in just a moment.